Hello everyone. Today we'll be going through IGCSE Cambridge Mathematics Paper 2 Extended 0580/23 May June 2015. Let us move to the question number 1. Question number 1 says Ahmad and Babar share 240 gram of sweets in the ratio of 7:3. Calculate the amount Ahmad receives. So Ahmed's share is first one, which is 7, and sum of ratios is what? Sum of ratios is equal to 7 plus 3, which is equal to 10. So Ahmed's share is 7 out of 10, and this will be multiplied by 240 grams, and this will be equal to uh, by calculation we can check, this will be 7 over 10 and multiply by 240, and this is equal to 168. So 168 grams. Now question number 2, factorize completely. We have to take maximum common. We can take 3x common, and inside remaining will be 3x minus 1, and this will be minus 2 basically, and inside this will be the final answer, 3x into 3x minus 2. This is done. 2 more question. Then question number 3, diagram is provided which is not to scale. Calculate the value of x, and x will be what? X will be adjacent over hypotenuse. This is adjacent, this is hypotenuse, so that will be cos of theta. So we can write cos of x will be equal to 2 over 5. So x will be equal to cos inverse 2 over 5, and this will be equal to shift cos of 2 over 5, and this will be equal to 66.42 degrees. This will be our answer. Next is an equilateral triangle has sides of length 6.2 centimeters. Correct to the nearest millimeter. Complete the statement about the perimeter P of the triangle. So triangle will be having all sides equal, so we need the um, nearest. This is rounded calculation, so uh, perimeter, complete the statement. So lower bound and upper bound is basically required, that we will be checking. So upper bound of 6.2 we have to write, and lower bound, so upper bound will be 6.25 and lower bound will be 6.15, and we know that the triangle is having three sides. So if this one lower bound 6 upper bound 6.25 will be multiplied by 3, and we will get 6.25 multiplied by 3 will be equal to 18.75, and lower bound, if we multiply 6.15 multiplied by 3 will be 6.15 multiplied by 3 will be equal to 18.45. So lower bound 18.45 will be on this side, and upper bound will be on this side. We cannot switch these sides, otherwise you will lose 1 mark. Now question number 5, factorize this one. To factorize this, we can use mode 5 3, and coefficient of x square is 2, coefficient of x is minus 5, and minus 3 is the constant, so 3 and minus 1 by 2. So we will write this one as x minus 3 and 2x plus 1. So if we multiply, we will get x into 2x will be 2x squared, and x in plus, so x and 6x. So this is fine. We can write answer by multiplying. You can check whether you are getting this question or not. Now question number 6, find the 2 cross 2 matrix that represents the rotation through 90 degree clockwise. uh, about origin. So origin we are showing over here 0 0, and 90-degree rotation will be, this location will be -1, and this will be 90-degree uh, clockwise. This will be the matrix required. Then James buy a drink for €2. Work out the cost of the drink in pounds, and conversion rate is also provided. Give your answer correct to two decimal places. So 2 euro will be divided by this conversion ratio, which is 1.252, and this will be equal to uh, 2 divided by 1.252, and this will be equal to 1.597, and answer we can round to 1 point, because they are saying two decimal places, so 1.60 will be our answer. This is 3 mark question which we are done. Now question number 8, without using calculator we have to simplify this, and keep in mind one whole 7 over 8, this will be multiplied by this, and then you will add this. So 8 ones are 8 plus 7 will be 15, so this will be equal to 15 over 8. So we can write 15 over 8 and divided by 5 over 9, and we can use calculator to check, like one whole, if we take this one whole 7 over 8 and press equal to, we'll get 15 over 8. So this is how we can check that our conversion is correct or not. So now we can rewrite it as 15 over 8 multiplication, and this will be the reciprocal. Now we can cancel 5 ones are 5 and 5 threes are 15, and this will be equal to 27 over 8, and again 27 over 8 we can divide. 27 over 8 will be 8 threes are 24 and 3, so 3 whole 3 by 8 will be our final answer. Even you can check with the calculator also. 27 over 8 is equal to, in mixed fraction, 3 whole 3 by 8. Now we can give answer over here at the proper location. Question number 9 says solve the equation, and this is the equation given, and we can solve it as this will be multiply. So 3x plus 12 is equal to 8x minus 2, and we can shift these terms to the other side, and we can write it as 8x minus 2 uh, plus minus 3x and minus 12 is equal to 0. So 8 minus 3 will be 5x, and minus this will be 12, plus 12 minus 2 will be 14, so is equal to 0. So 5x is equal to 14, and this will be x is equal to 14 over 5, and 14 over 5 will be equal to 2.8, so x is equal to 2.8. 2.8 will be our final answer. Now question number 10, in a scale the cost of a coat is in a sale sorry in a sale, the cost of a coat is reduced from 85 to 67.50. Calculate the percentage reduction. So first of all we will calculate the reduction. Reduction in amount is how much? 65 minus 67.50, and reduction is 85 minus 67.50, and this is equal to 18.5. This is basically 85, not 86, so I have written over here 86, so it will be 17.5. okay, 17.5 is the reduction, and reduction against what? Against this much amount. So we will calculate the percentage reduction. Percentage reduction will be equal to 85 against sorry, 17 reduction is 17.5, 75, 17.5 against 85 multiply by 100, and this will be equal to 17.5 divided by 85 and multiply by 100, and this is equal to 20.588, 20.588%, and we can round it to 20.6%. So answer will be 20.6%. This will be 3 marks question which we are done. Now question number 11 says diagram is provided which is not to scale. Use the sine rule to calculate BC. BC side, this side is basically required, and this side is BC over. So BC over sine of 42, sorry, sine of 30 degree. BC opposite angle is sine 30 degree, this one, and then we can use this is equal to 24 over sine of 100. This implies BC is equal to 24 sine of 30 degree divided by sine of 100 degrees, and this will be how much? We can take fraction, so 24 sine of 30 degree divided by sine of 100 degrees, and this will give us 12.185. So this is equal to 12.185, and we can write answer as 12.2, so 12.2 centimeters is the answer. Now question number 12. Question number 12 says this side is speed, this side is time, and diagram is not to scale. A car starts from rest, the accelerates from u seconds until it reaches a speed of 10 meter per second. The car then travels at 10 meter per second for 2u seconds. The diagram shows the speed time graph for this journey. The distance traveled by the car is in the first 3 u seconds is 125. Find the value of u. So we have to find the value of u. To find value of u, what we can do, we can find area under the graph, and area under the graph is basically we can take this one. um, we can consider this triangle, and in this triangle we can we are having see, this side is u, so half into u into 10. So this length is u, and this one is 10, so it will be half into u into 10, and area for this one will be what? For this length will be 2u, and this height will be 10, so this will be 10 into 2u. This will be area of this portion. Now we can write equation which is equal to this many meters. So we can write equation 1 by 2u into 10 plus 10 multiplied by 2u is equal to 125, and we can simplify this equation. This will be 5u plus 20u is equal to 125. So 25u is equal to 125, and this implies u is equal to 125 over 25, which is equal to 5. So answer will be 5. U value is 5, so it means this is 5 and this is equal to 10. So now they're saying find the acceleration in first u seconds. So acceleration will be rise over run, so 10 over 5. So we can write it as 10 over 5. This will be the gradient, and this will be equal to 2. So we can provide 2 as answer. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 13 Now we have to simplify this. We can write it as 12 x raised to the power 12 into 3. 12 divided by 3 we can write like this, and x raised to 12 minus 3. Indices rules we are applying, so 3 4s are 12, so it will be 4x raised to the power 9. 4x raised to the power 9 will be our answer. Then we have to simplify this as well. If we use calculator, so 256 raised to the power 1 over 8 will be equal to 2. So 256 raised to the power 1 over 8, and y raised by 256 raised to power 1 over 8, and this portion we have checked is equal to 2 with the help of calculator over here. So this side will be 2, and y raised to the power 256 multiplied by 1 over 8 will be equal to 32. So y raised by 32, our answer will be 2y raised to the power 32. This will be the final answer. Question number 14. Solve the equation. This is the equation given. Show your working and give your answer correct to two decimal places. We can write a b c values. A is equal to 2, b is equal to 1. A is coefficient of x square, b is coefficient of x, and c is the constant value, which is minus 2. And the formula we know, x is equal to minus b plus minus, this is quadratic formula, b square minus 4ac over 2a. We will be applying this formula and we will be replacing the values. So x is equal to minus b plus minus b square mean 1 square minus 4 into a into c over 2a, and this is the equation. So we can rewrite as minus 1 plus minus, this will be 1 plus, this will be 4 into 4 will be 16 divided by 4, and we can reduce this a little over here. Now this is our x value. Now we can write x1, which is with plus we can write, so fraction minus 1 will take plus first, then we'll take minus, so square root of 1 plus 16 over, this will be 4, and this is equal to 0.78. so we can write 0.78. they are saying up to two decimal places. So x1 value, we can write x2 value with the negative sign, and negative sign will be over here, and this is equal to minus 1.28, minus 1.28. This is up to two decimal places. These answers we can provide over here, 0.78 and minus 1.28. This will be the final answer. 4-mark question. Question number 15. The circumference of the circle is 30 centimeters. Calculate the radius of the circle. Radius of the circle. So circumference is 30. It means 2 pi r. Circumference is 2 pi r is equal to 30. It means r is equal to 30 divided by 2 pi, and this will be equal to 30 divided by 2 and pi, and this will be equal to 4.77. so 4.77 will be our answer for this part. Now B part is saying the length of the arc of the semicircle is 15 centimeter. Calculate the area of the semicircle. So length of the arc is 15, mean this is 15 centimeter. Arc length is this much length. So pi r, because 2 pi r is complete circle, this is pi r is equal to 15, so r will be equal to 15 over pi, which is equal to, again we can check, 15 divided by pi is equal to 4.77, which we have earlier calculated. This one is centimeters. This will be the radius. Now area of they are saying area of semicircle. So area of semicircle will be equal to what? Will be equal to pi r square divided by 2, and pi into r is 4.77 and we can take square divided by 2, and this will be equal to, we can find this one, uh, fraction, and pi multiplied by 4.77 squared and divided by 2 will be equal to 35.74. 35.74, or we can write it as, basically we have rounded the answer earlier 4 point, because 15 over uh, 15 divided by, basically 15 divided by pi is equal to 4.7746. If we use this all numbers and take care of this one, like if I use this number for this calculation, so we will see what will happen. So pi will be this one, and multiply by answer square will be equal to this much, and divided by 2 is equal to 35.80. So we will get 35.80. So answer will be 35.8. This will be our final answer. Now we can move to question number 16. Question number 16 says, in this part you may use Venn diagram to help you answer the questions. In class 30 students, in a class of 30, so total number of students is 30. 25 study French, 18 study Spanish, one student does not study French and Spanish. So we have to represent this, basically find the number of students who study French and Spanish. So outside is 1, because one student does not study French or this one. So if we take this one as x, intersection as x, so this will be 25 minus x, and this one will be 18 minus x. Now we can find the value of x. Who study French and Spanish will be intersection. If we find x value, we will get the answer for this one. So we can form the equation 25 minus x plus x plus 18 minus x and plus 1 is equal to 30, which is total number of students. So now we can cancel these two, and we will get 25 plus 18, 25 plus 18 plus 1 is equal to 44. So 44 minus x is equal to 30. So x is equal to 44 minus 30 is equal to 14. So x value is 14. It means this intersection part is basically 14, which we have shown. Now B part, one of the 30 students is chosen at random. Find the probability that this student studies French but not Spanish. So French but not Spanish is what? French but not Spanish is this area. This one, this area is French but not Spanish. So in this area, number is 25 minus x. So 25 minus x will be equal to 25 minus x value is 14, and this will be 25 minus 14 is equal to 11. So our answer will be 11 over here. So our answer will be 11 over here, which we have basically calculated. So they are saying basically 11 out of 30. So 11 out of 30. Probability will be what? Probability will be 11 out of 30. So we will write answer as 11 out of 30. Now third part, a, a student who does not study Spanish is chosen at random. Find the probability that this student studies French. So now we will be checking studies French basically. So this will be out of 12. So this outer one also we will include for that one, and it will be 11 over 11 plus 1, which is equal to 11 over 12. So our answer will be 11 over 12. Hopefully you are understanding. Now B part, they are saying on the Venn diagram shade the region, this one. So R intersection P union Q complement. First of all, we need to understand P union Q complement, not in P and not in Q. Not in P, not in Q is this region and this outer region. And intersection of this whole with R will be, this will be excluded, and only this portion will be the in with the intersection. So we will highlight only this portion. This is basically the shaded portion which we are done with. It's one more question. Now question number 17, this is cumulative frequency. This side is cumulative frequency, this side is time in seconds. 200 students take a reaction time test. The cumulative frequency shows the results, find the median. First of all, for the median we are checking the 50 percentile, and 50th percentile for 200 will be 100, and we will check the reference for 100. This will be 100 reference, and if we check this reference, this is basically 6, so this will be the reference for the median. We can write over here 6. Now next is interquartile range. Interquartile range is 75th percentile. 75% of total, which is 200, will be equal to 75 75% of 200 will be equal to 150. So we will check reference of 150. This will be the reference of 150, which we can check from here. This is at 7, and lower quartile will be 25th percentile of 200, and this will be equal to, basically this was equal to 150, and 25th percentile will be what? So if we take 25th percentile will be 50. So we will check reference for 50, and reference for 50 will be over here, and this will be 5. So 7 minus 5 will be the interquartile range. So 7 minus 5 will be equal to 2. So this will be equal to 2. Next is the number of students. The number of students which with a reaction time of more than 4 seconds. So we'll check for 4 seconds. Reaction time 4 seconds, reference is this one, and from this side if we check the reference is basically 20. So this is 20 level. So above 20 up to 200 will be 200 minus 20. 200 minus 20 will be equal to 180. So answer to this one will be 180. Hopefully you understood this. Now next question number 18 is a little uh, trickier than the other one what so far we have done. No problem, but we will solve this one. Diagram is not to scale, and the diagram shows a solid pyramid on a squared horizontal base ABCD. The diagonals intersect at M. P is vertically above M. AB is equal to 20. AB is 20 and PM is 8. PM is 8 over here. Now calculate the total surface area of the pyramid. Now to check for the total surface area of the pyramid, what we will do, first of all we will check for the area of the base. So this is basically the base, and we will check the area of the base. This is base, and base is square, so it is having 20 one side and other side is also 20, so base area will be 20 multiplied by 20, which is equal to 400. So we can write here, basically we can write here base area will be equal to 20 into 20, which is equal to 400 centimeters square. Now we need the slanting sides, and slanting sides are basically, if we check this slanting height, I'm going to draw a line from P to the middle of this one up to this one, and now we are joining the base also with the middle like this one. And now the triangle which I'm considering, I will highlight and you will be understanding which triangle I'm talking about. So we are considering basically this triangle, and hopefully you are understanding properly. So we have taken basically the base area was 20 multiplied by 20 because it was a square, so both sides were equal. Area of a square is length into width, which is 20 multiplied by 20, which is 400. And now our target is to find the slanting areas. Slanting areas are basically four areas, and we want to find the slanting height. And slanting height, we will be considering this shaded triangle, and we will be checking for this length, and this length will be what? One side is 8, the other side is half of this 20. Half of 20 will be 10, so this side is 10. So we can take 8 square by Pythagoras theorem, 8 square plus 10 square under root this one, and this will be equal to, we can calculate, this will be square root of 8 squared plus 10 squared, and this will be equal to 2 and square root of 41. This will be the slanting height. Now we can find one triangular side. There are four triangular sides of pyramid, and we can find the triangular side. And the triangular side I'm talking about is this triangular side. These are four triangular sides of this pyramid, and one of them I'm shading this one. So area of this slanting side is what? Area of this slanting side is area is equal to, so I will write here, instead of writing over here, I will write in the working over here, area of slanting triangle side is equal to 1 by 2 into base into height, and this is equal to, base is what? Base is 20, so 1 by 2 into 20 into height is, we have just calculated 2 and square root of 41, 2 square root of 41, and this will be this, it's already there, so multiply by 20 and divided by 2 is equal to 20. This is equal to 20 square root of 41. This was the calculation. Now we are having four sides, so four slanting triangles, area will be equal to 80. We can multiply it by 4 into 20 under root 41, which is equal to 80 under root 41. Now this area is a slanting area, and this area is basically the area which is base area. So total surface area, basically total surface area of the pyramid will be equal to 400 plus 80 under root 41 is equal to, this is basically 80 under root 41 plus 400. This will be equal to 912, 912.24. So answer will be 912 centimeters square. 5-mark question. It was a little tricky, but we have properly done. Hopefully you understood each and everything. Now we can move to the next question, which is question number 19. Question number 19 is also very interesting. Not to scale. OPA, OAPB is parallelogram. O is the origin. OA is equal to A. OB is equal to B. M is the midpoint. Now find in terms of A and B, giving your answer in its simplest form, BA. So first of all, we require BA. BA is this one, direction will be this. So BA will be equal to OB. So we can write this is equal to OB plus OA, and OB is, this will be minus B plus A. We can write minus B plus A, or we can write A minus B. So minus B plus A, and the position vector of M. For position vector of M, we will be drawing, we can draw line for the position vector. This will be the line, and OM will be this direction, and we can, they're saying the position vector of M. So M is the midpoint of BP, and it's parallelogram. So this side is also A, and this will be A by 2, and this will be also A by 2. This length will be A by 2. Hopefully you understand this. Now we can take OM will be equal to OB plus BM. So OM will be equal to OB plus BM, and this will be equal to what? This will be equal to OB is B plus A by 2. So we can write A by 2 plus B, and A by 2 plus B will be the final answer for this one. We are done with the second part. Now third part, B part, basically X is on BA, so that BX ratio XA is 1:2. Show that X lies on OM. For that one, what we will do, we can split this one. This will be 1:2, so it's divided into 3 portions, so 1/3 and 2/3, and we can write down basically OX will be equal to OB plus BX. So this is what we can write over here. OX is equal to OB plus BX, and this one we will be writing OB. We know OB is equal to B, and BX is 1/3 of BA. BA we have already calculated, so we will write this one as OB is B plus BX is 1/3 of BA, so we will write 1/3 of minus B plus A. And now we can calculate this. We can open this first, so it will be B minus 1/3B plus 1/3A, and this will be 1 minus 1/3, and this will be equal to 2/3. So we can write 2/3B plus 1/3A. This will be our OX. Now after calculating OX, we can find OM. OM will be equal to, basically OM will be equal to half B plus A by 2. So OM, we can write OM is equal to uh, B plus A by 2, and if we check this equation and this equation, we can figure out that OX is equal to 2/3 of OM. So they are multiples of each other. So they are multiples of each other, hence therefore we can say x lies on OM. This is what 4 mark question. We are done with this. Now question number 20. Question number 20 says the area of the triangle PQR is 38.5 and diagram is not to scale, and they are saying calculate the length of QR. To calculate the length of QR, calculate the length, first of all we need to find this angle. To find this angle, what we will do, we have these two sides and we have area also of the triangle, so we'll use area of the triangle formula to calculate the angle. Area we know is equal to 1 by 2 AB sine C, AB sine C, and AB are the, so we can replace area is 38.5 is equal to 1 by 2, A is 9, B is 10, and sine of C, instead of C I will write P because in this case it is P. Now what we can do, we can shift everything to other side, so sine P will be equal to 38.5 multiplied by 2 and divided by 9 into 10, which will be 90, and this will give us so P will be equal to, we can write P is equal to sine inverse of 38.5 multiplied by 2 and divided by 90, and this will be equal to shift sine of 38.5 multiplied by 2 and divided by 90, and this will bracket will be closed, and this is equal to 58.82. so 58.82 degrees, this will be the angle which we have written over here, 58.82 degrees. Now after getting this angle, we can find RQ side or QR side, which is this side. Basically this one we can find by cosine rule, and cosine rule we will be applying RQ square will be equal to one side square, which is 9, and another side is 10, so 9 square plus 10 square minus 2 into one side into other side, and cos of theta, which is 58.82 degrees, and RQ will be equal to 9 square plus 10 square minus 2. 2 into 90 will be 180, so I will write 180 cos of 58.82 degrees, and under root, because we have removed the square, and this calculation we can make square root of 9 squared plus 10 squared and minus 180 cos of 58.82, and this is equal to, we have missed something and we have to put brackets at the end, and this will be equal to 9.37. this is equal to 9.37. this will be centimeters, so 9.37, this will be final answer for this question. We are done with the question. Hopefully you understood each and everything, and I'm sure you'd like to get more videos of this type in coming days as well. So don't forget to press bell icon, like the video, and subscribe the channel also. Recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.